Hey guys, welcome to Modified Vicky. I'm Sathvik, first year medical student at Bond Uni. This is third week. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday, so I didn't record yesterday. I had a pleasant start to the week though. Anyway, today I'm going and sorting some other stuff out. So I'm actually not going to uni right now. But this week I looked at it and it's just kind of mitosis and meiosis and all that basic kind of stuff, which again I've already done before last year and the years before that. And yesterday we did more of, again, mitosis, DNA replication, chromosomes, nothing again too much, nothing too new. And today at 1, it's about 9:30 right now, but I just realized I didn't bring my watch. Anyway, so at 1 I'm going to UKirk, which is the Bond University Clinical Research Education Centre or something like that. It's right next to Robina Hospital, so I think I have to go on my formals, or at least I will, just to be safe. And we're going to be learning what the role of a doctor in society is. And to be honest, I'm not really sure why or what we're gonna do. I just thought it would be more like a lecture kind of thing that I'd expect them to do, but it's not. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I will say though, the wind right now is absolutely mint, and you can see that it's a bit gloomy today, so it's not as warm as it usually is, which I'm loving at the moment. So, I'm just back from the hospital, the Buckirk thing that I was talking about earlier. I still didn't have too much to eat for lunch, so I'm starving. Anyway, do you get back to the point? So what we did was basically we had around 15 people, and we went into the hospital, and then we had our own section, all the medical students, or Bond medical students in particular. We had our own section of the hospital, and to tell us about what different roles each healthcare professional has in the hospital and with regards to care of a patient. So they had 2 nurses who were teaching us, and they had 2 other simulated patients, so fake patients or actors. And then, so the scenario was the elderly man, he was having a chest pain, went to the GP. So again, GP is a healthcare professional, you need to know what they do. They were then worked through, so the scenario was built up that he was actually suspected of a heart attack, taken to the ED, then they realized that they needed to do some procedure, and they had to transfer the units, and then after he's had the procedure, they transfer the unit again to monitor his health, and then discharged him. And then we kind of went through what kind of services that were available to the patient, also interacting with the patient. So they have the GP in the clinic, and then GP calls the ambulance, the paramedics arrive, so that's paramedics, that's the other healthcare professional. They take him to the hospital, they transfer over to the triage nurse, another one, and then the ward clerk, and then it just kept going on. So whole sort of different set of professionals that are in the healthcare environment, and we learned that. So I felt that it was really good, because instead of just having a lecture, an hour lecture, and just listing out what each of the staff at the hospital do, having that kind of scenario play out. And what we did as a group was we each had to get a character. So we didn't pick a character, we got given the character. So one was GP, I was a coronary something unit, coronary care unit nurse, so that was my role. We had ED registrars, we had nurses, we had the cardiologist, we had all these given out to the students, and then we role played them. So when we did that, I just felt like I learned a lot more than just sitting and passively learning through a lecture, which I thought was really good. And yeah, it was just a really fun experience. I haven't heard of any other uni that would do it like this, which is again pretty unique to Bond. I did a lot of admin tasks in the morning, so I'm actually really tired, as I have been for the past month, but yeah. Today is Wednesday. I'm going towards pathology lab, not for uni, well for uni, but I'm not having lectures or anything like that. I have to get a TB test done because I was born in India, which has a high incidence of TB. So they just have to make sure that, you know, I'm not a carrier of TB, I'm not infected. Pretty sure I'm not, but yeah. Today I've just been doing a lot of studying, as you would have seen, for the assignment, which is due next week. I think at the end of next week actually. So it's about child development. So from the age of born up to 6 years old, and what kind of developmental stages that you go through. So including motor development, cognitive development, social development, emotional, psychosocial, language, so all of those, but we have a very tiny word limit, which is 800 to 1,000 words. So there's a lot to talk about, but it's not enough word count for me to talk about, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so I've been spending a lot of time researching a lot of papers, and it's taking a lot of my time enough, but yeah. It is 6:40 in the morning. So actually something that I wanted to talk about was me commenting that it's pretty easy. I don't want to give the false impression that you know, med school is actually easy. So what they're actually trying to do for the first 2 semesters at least is trying to catch everyone up to the same level of understanding. So we have people from all different backgrounds. I wanted to get this one on camera the other day, but I couldn't. You recognize that? But all the unis have their own way of teaching, and some of the content might not be as in-depth. Some of the content might be a bit too in-depth. So to catch everyone up to the same level of competency with regards to general bio, the uni's kind of taking it easy, all the content in very slowly so that everyone can come to that level. So since I've done the first year of biomedical science at Auckland, I've done most of the first 3 semesters content already. So that's why I find it easy. But yeah, I don't want to give a false impression that, you know, everything else is easy. I'm pretty sure you can find a lot of videos on YouTube saying that, you know, med school right from the get-go it's super hard. So yeah, my videos might seem that it's all cruisy and stuff, but it might not be. I know definitely people who are still grappling with the terms that we're being taught at the moment, which I find quite basic. So everyone has their own kind of backgrounds, and I certainly do respect that. I also have people who haven't done high school bio when they've left school, so yeah, they wouldn't have any sort of foundation to build up on, and that's why it's important to acknowledge and respect that really embryology and the timing of reproduction in one's life. So those are the 2 main lectures. We have other lectures as well, but those are the like theory-based ones. So I just remember this on matters. So I thought I'd just study that. Grocery time. Let's go. So this is just a bit of an underpass where you have to go under the bridge to cross the road and get to the kind of the mini shopping complex. So that's where I'm headed. So I still have my bag and umbrella thing with me. It's been a bit of a cold day today. The sun isn't really out. It's been like this for past couple of days. But actually, I'll show you the water. It's very still. It's very beautiful. And voila. So I finished shopping and I'm just gonna go home. Again, we're gonna have to go through this underpass. Yeah, so there's like a road up there. It's a pretty big road. Yeah, this side of it doesn't have a walkway. That side of the bridge has a walkway. So that's also something that's pretty different. But yeah, let's go home. Pretty tired. The sun seems to be out and it's getting hot again. So yeah, let's go home. I got swooped by another bird this time. So it's not that guy, not the magpie, but there's a different bird. Again, I was just walking under that bunch of trees back there, similarly, and it just came down right into my face. Luckily, I saw it come and I ducked. And then it came back again. So it tried to swoop me twice. This place. You can laugh all you want, but do you know how hard it is carrying 3 bags and an umbrella while trying to evade a bird that's literally swooping down at your head multiple times?